A view of the Atlanta skyline.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now, here is Young. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the layup.
And a massive wingspan of Capella. I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Here's Milton. Kicks it to Harris. Shoots over Capella. Harris, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the right side. Here's Collins. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now, here is Young. Capella finds Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And, Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Simmons after the basket by Atlanta. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now Young passes it to Collins. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Embiid, and Embiid with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Young taking his time here, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. Now the dish to Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Curry. Oliver in the post. Gallinari on him. Hill has the open look. They grab their own miss. Howard misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Curry is inside. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position.
And guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
Now, here's Dunn. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. And the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Hunter, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Shots good by Simmons.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Back to Williams. They need this, and it's good on the way in.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Simmons inside. Embiid wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Young outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Young passes to Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And there's the pass to Embiid.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Capella finds Young. And here's Collins. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid, the 76ers leader. Young with the steal. Capella against Embiid. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Young drives in, and Embiid with the block. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Pull up Jay, and Embiid the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead for Atlanta. They've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Fires from 14, and the shot goes in. Young's got 6 points.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
Young against Simmons. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Young kicks to Snell. From outside, off the mark. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And here's Hill for 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that's...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
We've got Bogdanovich. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. And it's Young, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Philadelphia shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Milton kicks to Green. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Milton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Milton's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Young outside. Inside. Got a piece of it. In the corner, Snell with it. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Good intensity. Did you see that? Great. Now, this is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Young against Simmons. Young inside. Deflects the pass. Bogdanovich passes to Capella with the tip, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
No excuse for not boxing out Bogdanovich. He'll torch you for that mistake more often than not.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. The jump hook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
The Hawks trail by 5. Now, here's Dunn. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. And stolen by Simmons. Finished off the break.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And an intentional foul right there. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Here is Williams. He's got 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Hill looking around. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
To the inside. It's deflected. Williams finds Capella. Count it. Good. He's got 5.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, you're pretty much cooked.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Curry on the wing. Back to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. 2 on the clock. Hill, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Herter, no good. The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. The offensive rebound outside for Curry. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Hill. The 76ers need to get off a shot over Gallinari. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 3/4 of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Hill finds Harris. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers.
With broad shoulders and solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hunter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Hill passes to Howard. It's back to Hill. He's looking for Thybulle and finds him. On the wing, Hill. To the paint. Here's Howard. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Down low. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Hill. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Shots good from Young.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Simmons kicks to Green. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Aggressive offensive mindset. The defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Pass to Milton. Harris outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Williams attacking, and it's good. 2 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. And Simmons slams it in.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
Outside Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right side Simmons. From 11 feet away, swiped it away. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. To take the lead, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Young passes to Capella, to the paint. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Harris. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. Simmons finds Embiid. Curry passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Young against Embiid. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What athleticism from the young guard. Simmons is excellent at cutting into the heart of the defense.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Comes through big. Now they can put everything they have into guard against the team.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Curry with the steal. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Young, and the rejection by Giannis. They recover it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich, and he can't bank that one in. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Connects from three-point range.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Collins, and it's sent back by Lopez.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Capella covering.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bucks on defense. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Giannis no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Snell, no good on the shot. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Williams with the ball. 1:46 left in the first quarter. That one, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Middleton outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Count that one.
Love how Middleton is inserting himself right now into this offense and sinking that shot with ease.
Williams with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Here's Gallinari. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks. 59 seconds left to play in the first. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And here we go. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's done in for Kevin Huerter. Milwaukee leading by 6. Passes it to Nwora. T kicks to Portis. Pass to Forbes. The kick out to T. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Okongwu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Teague surveying the D. And stolen by Dunn. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Gallinari. Finished off the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely getting them slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And here is Okongwu. Ball stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Forbes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. Kicks it to Forbes. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Milwaukee leading by 9. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Pass to Forbes. Antetokounmpo up top. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here is Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Lopez. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Giannis passes to Middleton. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. An even 3-on-3 break. And here's Young from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Outside, Bogdanovich. The dish to Snell. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Snell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Outside Portis. Back to Connaughton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Connaughton's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Williams, here we go. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
In a way, Lou Williams, a little bit like J.R. Smith, he'll welcome the chance to finish off, especially if it's a difficult shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Collins, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Young passes to Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for John Collins.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 8 points.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Okongwu, the pass to Capella, off on the layup. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics. With Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Passes it to Gallinari. For the three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Here's Dunn. Nwora grabs the board.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Teague, the pass to Tucker. Here's Nwora. Right side, Portis. 1:05 left in the third. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Atlanta, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Williams, he's checked in for Dunn. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Holiday surveying the floor. It's Portis, high post. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Connaughton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Now Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday throws it down.
Now, don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups. More than capable of getting up there to the rim.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nwora in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Makes it off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Young. Over Teague. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Outside Portis. Clock at 6. He gets that one. Portis has got his first points of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young inside. Teague covering. Count it. Young's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Outside Portis. Aston Worrell launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Snell to take the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Snell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Outside Teague. Banked in off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Young drives in, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Teague. Here's Portis. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Collins.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Young, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Shot from 12. Up again. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Tips it, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Young against Howard. Young looking around. Lopez with the ball. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And here's Young. He dishes it to Collins. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Holiday with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And with tip-off.
Hey, Kevin, with the
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Giannis no good. Here's Milton, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court lead can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here's Middleton, the 10-footer. No good that time. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Yep, that one goes.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Embiid wide open. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Holiday. Some solid defense from Harris.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And it goes down 2 points.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Milton. Rebounded by the Bucks. And stolen by Simmons. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Outside Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Simmons left side. Out to the right wing. Embiid kicks to Thibault. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Holiday goes in. Lopez passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Simmons. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Giannis. Here's Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Simmons passes to Milton. The layup off target.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Simmons. Harris dishes to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 6. 46 seconds left in the first. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Giannis outside. And the pass to Middleton. Over Harris. 1 second left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Curry. Korkmaz is out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here is Holiday. Outside Portis. Outside Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. The shot by Curry, no good. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Forbes, and it's sent back by Howard.
And you got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Inside, Portis. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Howard against Portis. And Howard, here we go. Shoots over Portis. Great D that time from Portis.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many at all.
The 76ers leading by 7. Green with the ball. Picked up by Portis. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Korkmaz. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Curry can't get it to go.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
And it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Oh, man, such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true junkyard dog.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Holiday with it, outguarded by Simmons. Harris against Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 5. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Harris lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 6.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Middleton for 3. Over Simmons. They grab their own miss. The 76ers leading by 5. Thibault kicks to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
And to the Kumbo inside. Simmons is there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And here is Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Top of the key, Harris. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Simmons.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Hill passes to Curry. He feeds it to Howard. Lopez with the steal. That shot off. And a close game so far. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. They didn't wait long to put together a knock. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Simmons can't get it to go.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Harris. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Portis kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Connaughton. Good on the shot. Connaughton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and that one, good.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now Tucker. Teague up top. Hill pulls it in.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. And the 76ers lead by 1.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Teague surveying the D. Portis against Embiid. Portis in the post. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. A second chance effort. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harris. He dishes it to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Forbes. Portis with it. Back to Forbes. And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid. I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jeff Teague.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Green in for Korkmaz. Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. Middleton on the wing. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Middleton. To end the drought. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The 76ers leading by 5. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Middleton. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Maxey. A 3-pointer off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Maxey. Right side Hill. They kick it out to Green. It's back to Hill.
And it's great seeing Lopez make an effort on defense. I mean, showing real determination on this end.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Seth Curry. Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Now, here's DiVincenzo, defended by Milton. Middleton the pass to Connaughton. Tries from 10. Good on the jump shot.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. Middleton right side. Here's Connaughton, and it's sent back by Howard. Milton the pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Philadelphia shooting 47%, pretty solid. Milton finds Curry. Pass to Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Middleton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Here's Connaughton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. Spotted by Simmons.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Milton the pass to Curry. To end the run. That one goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Drew Holiday is checked in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Embiid, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Keeps it alive, and Holiday is right there. And the Bucks lead by 4.
With experience, skill, and ability. Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in, and then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Free throw, good, Holiday.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. They get it again.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Simmons against Giannis. From 20 feet out. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got a hand on it.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Forbes. Holiday the pass to Forbes. Now Tucker. Back to Giannis. Off target with that shot. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking it. All right, David, great job. The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. Harris passes to Curry. Lets a floater go, and Capella sends it back. Just 5 on the clock. They shoot again, and Simmons with the layup.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense. And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. what Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Here's Young. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Over Harris. Goes back up. And the call, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's Young. He doesn't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. That one falls. Harris has got his second bucket.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
Young looking it over. Three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Kicks it out to Collins. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Curry way outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The 76ers leading by 3. Simmons finds Curry. Now Green from 18 feet away. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Snell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even though Tony Snell is a vicious shooter, he's never finished a season scoring in double figures.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now, here's Howard. Back to Milton. To stop the run. And that one goes long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. On the wing, Williams. Dishes it to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Scotty's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. 3 on the clock. Gallinari. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Milton. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's done in at the point guard position. Pass to Korkmaz. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Now here's Howard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Gallinari outside. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Thybulle. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers trail by 5. Green finds Howard. It's good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now Young. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Simmons. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And when Simmons is inside forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young inside. Guarded by Simmons.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Simmons against Young, tries from 7. And it's Capella missing. 76ers trailing. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Milton. They kick it out to Green. Down low. Scott the pass to Howard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Williams. Can they get it? Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Hill. Milton the pass to Howard. Left side, Scott. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Hill for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. "17 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Williams inside. Embiid's there. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williams. Outside, Simmons. And yes, it's good. Simmons got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. It didn't look like they'd be in this position at the half, holding a 4-point lead, but it was a very good... And that should do it with the second half of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Here's Thibault after the made shot from John Collins. And that one's good. Thibault.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Philadelphia leading by 4 from 11 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thibault's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now here's Embiid. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Again, Embiid missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Huerter, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one's good. Thibault's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Gallinari surveying the D. From downtown, Atlanta gets it back. Huerter, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And right there you see Huerter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
Thibault with the ball. He's got 8. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Trae Young. And it's Williams in for Dunn.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. It's deflected. Hill against Williams, and there's the feed to Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Fades away. Here's Korkmaz. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the 76ers lead by 4. Outside Williams. Inside. It's stolen by Hill. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz, and he bangs it home with one hand.
George Hill's not a gambler, but with his length and quickness, he gets his share of steals.
Williams against Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Hill. High arcing shot, and he gets it back. Howard. Offensive rebound, and Hill is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Here's Williams. 76ers getting the bucket. He dishes it to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Shake Milton. The 76ers leading by 7. Simmons passes to Green. Green draws the double. Embiid against Williams. Here's Simmons. Again, Philadelphia. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Harris finds Curry. Back to Harris. Passes it to Simmons. Curry on the wing. Lock at 6. Pass to Embiid. The 17-footer. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Bogdanovich, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Embiid inside. Capella covering.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young drives in, and it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's the pass to Harris. And the shot goes in. And now it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Young. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Collins.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now, here is Young, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Simmons inside. Embiid finds Curry. Offline with his three. The Hawks trail by 9. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And stolen by Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Pass to Snell. Young outside. Back to Snell. Collins with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bogdanovich. Ben Simmons with the rebound. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
That one from long range. Harris has got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Embiid with the steal. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Here we go. Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez outside. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Snell. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Collins.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton and stolen by Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Holiday against Young. Will it go? Rebound by Brook Lopez.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And Giannis throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Yes, that goes in.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Middleton on the wing. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins looking around. No good that time. Great D that time from Middleton. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Milwaukee with the rebound. Passes to Middleton. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Snell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Back to Snell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Here's Middleton. Rebound by Williams.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Okongwu with it. Working on Portis. It's good. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Forbes. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 5. Williams with the ball. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. Here is Forbes. Takes the three. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Beyond the arc. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Forbes. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
The pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. It's tipped, but they recover it. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That one goes. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here is Forbes. And a wide open look for Portis. The baseline jumper goes down. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Okongwu, the shot's good. Okongwu's now got 9 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Portis can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Hunter. Warog grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Here is Forbes to the paint. Gallinari with the steal. With the putback. Rebounded by Tucker. The Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Young, good.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Williams with the steal. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top.
Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a shaky first quarter for Atlanta. And the first few years of Trae Young's career. And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And here is DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Antetokounmpo against Young. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Giannis. The shot will not fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got his first points of the game.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Holiday looking for an opening. And Holiday throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Yep, it counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. And there it is for him.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Trae Young. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Teague against Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what I like most about Teague is his confidence. I mean, he's unflappable. He's cool and composed, and yet plays the game with a real fire.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
1:07 left in the third quarter.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Teague. Here's Forbes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Forbes has got 5 now.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Here's Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Here's Teague. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Gallinari is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now Holiday. Now the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Lopez.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
Collins checked in for Gallinari. And he sinks the second. Atlanta leading by 5. Young outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Bucks trail by 7. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Left side, out of the Antetokounmpo. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. He's tightly guarded. Shoots from the right block. Bank shot. No good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Young, here we go. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. And blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Middleton, the pass to Giannis. Goes up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Young outside. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. And there's 1:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Young outside. He kicks it to Collins. Back to Young. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Excellent D there from Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Dishes to Holiday.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
Atlanta with the ball. Young with the ball.
Good! And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot, high post. It's good!
Patience is a virtue. And Chris Middleton, virtuous.
Young looking it over. Ooh, offline. Lopez with the block. Throws the shot out of this area code. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. So a close game sees Milwaukee. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for... The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Lopez. To the inside, and to Antetokounmpo.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
And the 76ers with possession. Curry deciding where to go with it. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Outside Holiday. Giannis high post. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Embiid. Harris dishes to Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Holiday, here we go. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Embiid, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry passes to Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Harris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Korkmaz in for Simmons. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
4 on the clock. They get it back. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Howard. Rebounded by Tucker. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Forbes. They get the rebound. Portis finds Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Portis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Thybulle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Teague against Hill. Teague with the ball. It's Portis, high post. Here's Forbes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of...
You know, I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Milwaukee leading by 6. Embiid drives in, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, it's hard to compete with a 7-footer rolling inside. Embiid is intimidating on the drive.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the pass to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Giannis. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Middleton. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris drives in. Another shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Joel Embiid.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Giannis outside. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Here's Embiid, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and they're on the break. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
It's Curry with the drive. Feeds to Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee. Got a piece of it. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Harris. Here's Embiid. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And the 76ers also making a change. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Kicks it down to Middleton. He feeds it to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Inside. The kick out to Giannis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Simmons. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Seth Curry. Kept alive. Here's Portis. That one good for 2. Portis has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Hill. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up Giannis. And stolen by Portis. Holiday uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points. Thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Here is Forbes after Ben Simmons' bucket. Curry brings the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The 76ers trail by 8. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And here is Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the basket is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bucks leading by 4. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Nora. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Here is Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Curry. And he hits it to tie the game up. Curry's got 6.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
Hill against Holiday. Hill drives in. Outside, Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard kicks to Hill. Back to Howard. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Hill, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Lopez dishes.
Whoa, what a finish! Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
1:52 left in the third. Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Scott. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got his first basket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lopez with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Giannis throws it down.
savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Drops in the layup for two.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Holiday the pass to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Dishes it to Lopez. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good for two. Giannis has got 22.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers making a change here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Hill.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Outside Teague. 4 seconds left, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Holiday against Harris. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. And that one clearly, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Scott against Middleton. Tucker dishes to Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot two at the line. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Simmons. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's DiVincenzo, and he gets it to go.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harris finds Simmons. Harris inside, guarded by Holiday. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Simmons is there.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Curry passes to Green. Connects from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Harris. And the call, the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia, Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for Curry.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Giannis against Simmons. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Embiid inside. Lopez covering. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Giannis. Yes!
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
And he's going to be the go-to guy for them here in the late stages.
The drive by Simmons. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
But they get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when he leap up to block shots.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's DiVincenzo. Lopez finds Middleton. Puts up a 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Tries a three off the inbound. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
you